BMW E30 M3 isn't just a car, it's a motorsport legend on four wheels. Launched in the late 1980s, this iconic machine was built to dominate touring car racing, and everything about it reflects that purpose. From the moment you see it, the E30 M3 stands apart from the regular 3 Series models. Wider fenders, a deeper front splitter, a raised trunk lip spoiler, and a more aggressive stance give it a race-ready presence that still turns heads decades later. This is the car that helped define BMW's M division, and its legacy continues to inspire performance cars today. Under the hood sits a high-revving 2.3-liter naturally aspirated 4-cylinder engine, known as the S14. It produces around 192 horsepower in standard form, with special editions pushing even higher. On paper, those numbers might not sound huge by modern standards, but what makes the E30 M3 special is how it delivers that power. The engine loves to rev, pulling harder as you climb toward redline, creating a raw and mechanical driving experience that modern turbo cars simply can't replicate. Paired with a 5-speed manual transmission and rear-wheel drive, every shift feels purposeful and engaging. Performance-wise, the E30 M3 can sprint from 0 to 60 in about 6.5 seconds, but straight-line speed was never the main focus. This car shines in the corners. With near-perfect weight distribution, a finely tuned suspension, and razor-sharp steering, it feels planted and predictable even when pushed hard. Whether you're carving mountain roads or attacking a racetrack, the E30 M3 communicates every movement through the wheel and pedals, making the driver feel truly connected to the car. Design-wise, BMW kept things clean and functional. Every aerodynamic tweak was made for racing homologation, not styling trends. The boxy silhouette, flared arches, and iconic kidney grille give it a timeless look that enthusiasts still admire today. Lightweight body panels and subtle details like the unique rear window angle further separate it from standard E30 models. What truly makes the E30 M3 special is its motorsport pedigree. It became one of the most successful touring cars ever, winning championships all over the world. That racing DNA is baked into every road-going version, making it one of the purest driver's cars BMW has ever produced. Today, clean examples are highly collectible, often selling for 6 figures, proving just how valuable this automotive icon has become. If you love classic performance cars with real soul, the BMW E30 M3 deserves your respect. And here on Drive Drift 23, we celebrate machines like this, raw, authentic, and built for drivers. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss more legendary car content coming your way on Drive Drift 23. Step inside the BMW E30 M3, and you're welcomed by a cockpit that's simple, purposeful, and completely driver-focused. There's no flashy tech or oversized screens here, just classic analog gauges, clear controls, and everything placed exactly where you need it. The deep-set instrument cluster gives you vital information at a glance, while the thick steering wheel offers excellent grip and feedback. The sport seats are heavily bolstered, designed to keep you firmly planted during aggressive driving, yet they remain surprisingly comfortable for longer trips. High-quality materials like leather, cloth, and soft-touch plastics reflect BMW's build standards of the era, and many examples still feel solid decades later. The center console is angled slightly toward the driver, reinforcing that this car was built around the person behind the wheel. A traditional manual gear shifter sits front and center, reminding you that this is a hands-on driving experience. Rear seats are compact but usable, making the E30 M3 practical enough for everyday use. It's an interior that prioritizes driving over distractions, exactly how a true M car should feel.
We're diving into one of the most legendary performance cars ever built, the BMW E30 M3. Introduced in the late 1980s, this wasn't just another sporty BMW. It was a homologation special, meaning BMW created it specifically so they could compete in touring car racing. What followed was automotive history in the making. The E30 M3 quickly became a motorsport icon, dominating race tracks around the world while also earning a place in garages and hearts everywhere. At first glance, The E30 M3 might look like a regular 3 Series from its era, but nearly every exterior panel is unique. The flared wheel arches give it a wider, more aggressive stance, while the boxy design reflects the bold styling of the time. The raised trunk lid spoiler and revised rear window angle weren't just for looks, they improved aerodynamics at high speeds. Up front, the deeper bumper and sharper lines help the car cut through air more efficiently. It's a perfect blend of form and function, where every design choice serves a purpose. Under the hood sits a naturally aspirated 2.3-liter four-cylinder engine known as the S14. This motor was derived from BMW's Formula One technology and produced around 192 horsepower in its standard road version, with special editions pushing even higher. While those numbers may seem modest today, remember that the E30 M3 weighs just over 2,600 pounds. That lightweight construction, combined with razor-sharp throttle response, makes the car feel alive the moment you press the accelerator. Performance is where the E30 M3 truly shines. It can sprint from 0 to 60 miles per hour in roughly 6.5 seconds, which was impressive for its time. But straight-line speed was never the main focus. This car was built for corners. The steering is precise and communicative, giving drivers constant feedback from the road. The suspension setup is firm but balanced, allowing the M3 to stay planted through tight turns while still being comfortable enough for daily driving. Whether you're on a winding mountain road or a race circuit, the E30 M3 feels eager and confident. Inside, the cabin is refreshingly simple and driver-focused. You won't find giant touchscreens or flashy ambient lighting here. Instead, you get supportive sports seats, a thick M steering wheel, and clear analog gauges. Everything is positioned to keep the driver engaged. It's a reminder of an era when driving was more mechanical and less digital, and that's a big part of the E30 M3's charm. One of the E30 M3's biggest unique selling points is its racing pedigree. This car became the most successful touring car in history, winning championships across Europe, Australia, and beyond. BMW produced several special versions like the Evolution and Sport Evolution models, each offering more power, lighter weight, and upgraded components. These rare editions are now highly collectible and can sell for hundreds of thousands of dollars at auction. What truly sets the E30 M3 apart is how it balances raw performance with everyday usability. It's a race-bred machine that still has 4 seats, a usable trunk, and decent fuel economy for its class. You could drive it to work during the week and take it to the track on the weekend, and that dual personality is something modern performance cars often struggle to replicate. Today, the BMW E30 M3 is more than just a classic car. It's a symbol of BMW's golden era of engineering and motorsport success. Values continue to rise, and enthusiasts consider it one of the greatest M cars ever built. But beyond the hype and price tags, what makes the E30 M3 truly special is how it makes you feel behind the wheel. It's direct, engaging, and full of character, a reminder of why people fall in love with driving in the first place. The E30 M3 isn't about massive horsepower or cutting-edge technology. It's about balance, precision, and pure driving joy. Even decades later, it remains a benchmark for what a performance sedan should be, proving that the E30 M3 isn't about massive horsepower or cutting-edge technology. It's about balance, precision, and pure driving joy. Even decades later, it remains a benchmark for what a performance sedan should be, proving that sometimes, less really is more.